the Belange Poem. And they remind us of all those who have gone before us. A very, very beautiful tradition that we have. And when I look at these Belange poems here, my mind goes back to all those beautiful, wonderful people I have met on my journey through 50 years of priesthood. I remember my own parents, my families, who have gone before me and who are waiting for me now. I remember all the beautiful people I ministered to and loved so much in St. Teresa's parish for over 10 years. I remember all the funerals I attended here in Kunkujang, babies, young people, old people. They were the joy of my heart, and they traveled with me and with us all on our journey forward. I also remember St. Teresa, Padre Pio, St. John Paul, the lovely children of Fatima, Mother Teresa, St. Francis of Assisi, all those wonderful people who are with us here this morning. Now in 208, when I retired, I was told by the bishop to take a sabbatical. And with a more than gentle golden handshake and a more than gentle push, I left for Ireland. I stayed with my family with no idea how I would spend my time, what I would do. I'm very depressed at this difficult time. And it was the loving care of my family and their understanding that helped me through this most difficult period of my whole life. I prayed a lot, and I went for 2 days retreat to the shrine of Our Lady in Ireland, where Mary appeared. All of a sudden, everything changed. One evening, I was praying in the parish adoration church. I picked up a small card about the size of a cigarette box, and on it was printed a short meditation by St. John Henry Newman, entitled Absolute Trust. I read it and read it and read it again, and found what I was lacking. And this is what I read. God, you have created me to do you some definite service. You have committed to me a work which you have not committed to another. I have my mission. I may not know it in this life, but I will be told it in the next. I have a part in a great work. I am a link in a chain, a bond between persons. God has not created me for naught. I shall do good. I shall do His will. I shall be an angel of peace, a preacher of the truth in my own place without intending it, if I but keep His commandments. St. John Paul, whom you see here, and when you look at that drawing or painting of Pope John Paul, you will notice something very special. The hand he is blessing you with is my hand. So I have John Paul's vestments, and he has my hand. And St. John Paul, speaking about total abandonment and absolute trust, the trust of our Blessed Lady, he spoke these beautiful words. All her earthly life was a pilgrimage of faith. For she, like us, walked in shadows and hoped for things unseen. She knew contradiction in her earthly life. She was promised that her son would sit on the throne of David his father. But at his birth, there was no room for them even at the inn. Mary still believed. The angel said her child would be called the Son of God. His throne would never end. And she would see him slandered, betrayed, condemned, and left to die as a thief on the cross. Even yet, Mary trusted that the Lord's words to her would be fulfilled and that nothing was impossible with God. He continues, this woman of faith, Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God made man, has been given to us as a model on our pilgrimage of faith. And from Mary, we learn to surrender to God's will in all things. It is this deep love of our Blessed Lady and the example of her absolute trust that has been passed on to us Irish priests, bishops, by our parents and our grandparents. In Ireland, we call Mary Mother of the Irish. Bishop Emeritus Michael Keary gives us a perfect example of his love of Mary by having as his motto, "In te confido," in you I trust, on his crest, and also the beautiful letters BVM, Blessed Virgin Mary.